That's fine. Just 1 minute. Okay, let me record the session. Okay, and let me share the screen. So is it clear now how to restore the database? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
No issues, right? No doubts, no issues, no confusion, right? Fine. Okay, very good. Okay, so in the same way, if you want to see, okay, standby also you can see. Right click, come on, right click, restore database, device, browse, and bash setning full. I'm going to restore with bash setning full. Okay, with standby. Okay, destination you can keep it as bash setning or bash setning underscore standby. Okay, files. Check it once if possible. Okay, check the source and destination files. Sorry, this one. Okay, bash@9.mdf, bash@9f2. Of course, it will be like the database name. Bash@9.mdf, bash@9 standby.underscore f2. So for log file and data file, the name is not renamed. Okay, so here I have to mention standby, and here I have to mention standby.
No, there for
Sir, B
MDF.
is missing, sir.
No problem. No problem. Okay, so file name should not be identical. You can give underscore one also here. No need to type the whole name. But to understand these files belongs to bash@9 underscore standby, I'm just mentioning the name. Here now you can give simply one also. The name should be different when compared to the original name. That's it. Okay. Options. Restore with a standby state. Okay. Once you restore with standby, then the database will be in standby state like this. You can see in the brackets, read only. Now you can only run select queries. You can access it. You can only run select queries. You cannot insert. You cannot do any changes like insert, update, delete, and all. Only you can run select queries on this. Okay. So this is how you have to restore with a standby state. Clear? So sometimes you will get a request to restore a single. This is what all the restores. Okay, that's it. Restoration is completed. Okay, same in case if you are restoring any other backups also, same you have to follow same procedure. Okay, so restoring, if you want to restore a striped backup, how to restore it? Yesterday we took the full striped backup, right? Yesterday while discussing types of
Click
backups,
the
we took
backup,
striped
sir.
backup. Yes. Okay, so how to restore it? So while restoring striped backup, you have to go for query only. Okay, why? Because see here, imagine I want to restore which database striped backup I took yesterday. See, Amazon, right? See, for example, if I want to restore tasks, restore database, or else you can simply right click on the databases, right click, you can choose restore database, device, browse, and okay, now your backups are there in the Amazon backup one, part one, it is there one backup. If you choose, click OK. Okay, again click add, go to part two. Where is my part? Oh, yeah, it was there. Double click on it, click OK. Now I took I have selected all the files, right? Part one and part two. Clear? Click OK. Fine. Now go to file space. If you want to restore with a different name, restore it. Okay, let me restore with a different name. Amazon underscore striped. Okay, so make sure these files, what is the status of these files, whether it was changed or not. Expand, these are the original source files, so it won't change. You have to select this restore as only. You have to check Amazon striped. See here, automatically name came. Same path, right? Automatically you can see the new name for data file, for log files. Sometimes it will come, sometimes it won't come automatically. You have to check before restore. Options as it is. I'm going to restore only full backup. Okay, I have only one striped backup, that is full backup. You can restore it. Successfully completed. Okay, what you have to do? You have to simply give those two files. While adding the files, you can select. Okay, At a time, you can select the files. How to do that? Right click, restore database, device, and browse, and add. Here you have to add multiple backups. If all the backups are in same location, you can simply drag it and you can click OK. Okay, but if you have select it, remove it. Those are not correct backup sets. Okay, just for demo purpose, I just selected those. So now you have backups in different folders. Okay, or in different drives also. First select one backup, select this folder, you can see this one backup, select it. Again click on add button, select the second folder, you can see one more backup, part 2 backup. You can see it like this. Okay, like this. How many stripes you have? 5 stripes. Select all the stripes and then click OK. Okay, if you want to see the restore command, okay, files, the file names are changed. Options, restore with no recovery, restore with recovery only I'm going to use. Select the script button, you can see the command, restore command. Okay, restore database name from disk is equal to part1.bak, from disk is equal to part2.bak. You can see other parameters with file is equal to 1, no unload, stats is equal to 5. Okay, you can see here. If you give stats is equal to 1, okay, it will tell you how much percentage is restored. Okay, it will tell you how much percentage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say for example, as it is very small database, you cannot see how much percentage is completed, right? So let me restore with a different name, Amazon underscore Tuesday. Okay, so once you change the name here, you have to change the name here also. In this way also you can restore. Okay, you cannot change this one. Okay, why? Because this is backup file name from disk, right? Part 1. If you want complete script, let me tell you. Okay, restore database, again device, browse, select the part 1, Amazon part 1. Okay, again add part 2, part 2. Okay, okay, now click OK. Now you want to restore as Tuesday. Files, check the restore as location, check whether it is showing Tuesday or not. Yes, for data file, for a log file, it is showing Tuesday. Options, restore with no recovery, restore with recovery I'm going to use. I have only one backup, right? So you can script out this one. Amazon Tuesday, database name is Amazon Tuesday, from disk is equal to file name.bak, file name.bak. Okay, so like this with move. See here, move is very important, guys. Okay, move. This is the important command with move option. Okay, so this is how your restore query will be. Okay, restore database name, new name, from disk, from what are the files you are using, from part1.bak, C drive, Amazon backup part 1 folder, part1.bak, C drive, Amazon backup part 2 folder, Amazon part2.bak. These files are existed in these locations. And with file is equal to 1, Amazon database, and this is the new file name. Okay, Amazon underscore Tuesday.mdf, Amazon underscore Tuesday underscore log.ldf. Okay, so you can see stats is equal to 5. If you use stat is equal to 1, you can see 1% completed, 2% completed, 3% completed. Like this, you can see. This way also you can restore. If you know the command, you can happily restore like this. If you don't know command, go for GUI method. Now let me restore. You can see the status message here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it is not showing. Actually, it will show 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that till 100%, it will show the stats. Okay, and that's the use of the stats. Okay, so now if you see here, just select it, refresh it. Amazon Tuesday, you can see the new database. Okay, so in this way, this is the query to restore the database, guys. Restore database name, new name. Okay, you can give the backup file. How many backup files are there? You have to give from disk is equal to, and then you have to give with move option. Okay, with move option, then you can see move option files. How many files are there? I have only one data file, log file. If I have multiple data files like NDF files and all, you can see. Okay, move option, like if you have 10 files, you can see each file, you can see move option, move. Okay, so this is the query to restore the database. Okay, let me discuss quickly one thing, how to restore a single table. Sometimes you will get a request. 1 minute. Thank you. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so how to restore a single table? If you want to restore a single table, there is a query. What is that query? So for example, you want to restore one table, batch 39. Okay, tables, colors table is there, right? Insert into table name, colors underscore new, from select star from colors. Okay, batch 39 database, right? Right. So here what you have to do is, if you want to only restore a single table, you can use this command. But for that, what is the problem? You have to create this table first. It will throw the error. Why? Because here I don't have table, right? Let me see. Invalid object name. Colors underscore new table is not there. So that's why it is simply throwing that error. Okay, invalid object name. What you have to do? First of all, you have to create a table structure. Once you create a table structure, you can simply use this query. Okay, so let me create a table structure like colors underscore new. Let me script out this table. Script table as create to new query editor. Okay, create table. I'm going to use that script to create a new table. Okay, just create table. I'm giving new table name, right? So let me create the table. It was successfully created, right? You can see new table will be created here, colors underscore new. Okay, only structure it was. Right click, select top 1000 rows. You don't see any records here. But if you see colors table, select top 1000 rows, you can see one record is there. Okay, imagine you want to copy that one record. Okay, you want to, now you just run this query. Now you can see that one record is, means simply it is copying all the records from this table to this table. In this way, you can do a single table restore. If it is a different database, you have to select DB name dot schema name dot table name, select star from DB name dot schema name dot table name. Okay, so this is how we are going to do a single restore. Clear? This is the query. Insert into table name, select star from table name will simply help you to copy the records from this table to this table. Simply you can understand, insert into table name. You are going to insert into this table name. From which table name? From this table name. Whatever records are there. I have only one record, it was copied. If I have 1 lakh records also, it will be copied to this new table name. Clear? Or else we have one more method called import and export method. You can use import and export method to restore a single table. I want to restore this student table from this database to Amazon database. Amazon, do we have any tables? We don't have any tables in the Amazon data. Let me use import export method. Right click. Okay, not there. You want to export from this database, right? You want to import, go to the destination database, select import here, tasks import. Okay, if you want to export, go to the source database, select export, tasks export. Anything is fine. Export data. You will get import export wizard. Then choose source and destination. Go to next. What is your source? SQL Server only, right? Select this drop down. Go down. See here, Microsoft OLEDB provider for SQL Server. Select this one. It will ask your instance name. This is the instance name, and the database name is this one, PAS 39. Okay, I gave the source. This is the source, data source. Next, you have to give the destination. This is the destination. Choose the destination. Again, choose Microsoft SQL Server DB for OLEDB provider for SQL Server. Server name is the same server, right? I'm going to restore in the same server. Okay, select the same server. You have to change the database name now. Just a minute. It will take time to read the servers. Okay, so you can see the existing, but in the organization, don't select this one. Okay, if you select this one, it will try to read all the servers in the organization, which will take a lot of time. Simply, if you know the server name, type the server name here. I want to export the data to Amazon database, right? Select the database, the destination database here. Next, copy data from one or more tables. Next, from which table you want to copy the data? You want to copy all the tables? You want to copy a single table? You can easily select here. I want to copy all the tables, select all the tables. This is the source table name. This is the destination table name. Destination side, you want to change the table name, you can change it by selecting like this. Or else you want to register with same name, you can register with same name. Okay. On the destination side, already table is existed. Okay. Then drop and recreate the table. Select this option and enable identity insert also. Sometimes while to fix the primary key violations and all, you have to choose this enable identity insert. Make sure, okay, in the organization, make sure you use this edit mappings option. If it is fresh tables and all, okay, then no need to select edit mappings. If the table is already created there, table is already having some data there, but you want to override the existing table, then go to edit, select this table, you want to override the student table, right? Select that particular student table, go to edit mappings. The settings will be applied only on student table. Edit mappings, if you want to drop the destination table, drop it. Okay, or else for other table, select the table again and again go to edit mappings, again drop it. If you want, you have to change the settings on each table. This is not on the all tables. Select the table, select the settings of the table. For each table, you have to select the changes. If there are no more tables in the destination server, no need to select this edit mapping. Simply you can go next. All the tables. Now I am going to restore all the tables, guys. If you want to restore a single table, which table you want to restore, select that table only. Now I am restoring all the tables. Next, next, finish it. See here, number of records. It will show you how many records transferred. In colors, I have only one record. Colors underscore new also only one record. In student table, I have 7 records. Okay, it was success and close it and go to Amazon database. Now you can see earlier we don't have tables here, right? Now, I'm sorry. Now refresh it. You can see all the 3 tables. So in this way, you can do a single table restore. Okay, so this is how we'll do a single table restore. Clear, guys? Fine, everyone? For single table restore, either you can follow this query. What is the problem with this query? You have to create that source table manually. Okay, or else you can use import export method also. Either you can use that method or this method. Without creating the table also, there is one query. Okay, no need to create the source table. There is a different query. I'll tell you tomorrow. If you give that query, it won't, no need to create a source table manually, sorry, destination table manually. It will only create the destination table also. For that, there is a different query. If you can search it, just search it, Google it. How to do a single table restore in SQL Server, or else script to do a single table restore in SQL Server. Just search in the Google, you will get one script. Try to do a single table restore. Sometimes you have to do a single table restore or multiple tables restore. Imagine your database is 1 TB or 2 TB. Customer is asking only some specific tables. I need only these 5 or 10 tables. I don't want all the tables from the database. Then you can go for this single query method. Okay. Or else you can go for import export method. In the import export method, you can choose how many tables you want, and you can import and export the database tables from your particular databases. Clear, guys? Everyone? Any issues, any doubts? The single table restore? Fine. Everyone? Right. Okay. So any questions, any doubts?
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
శ్రీనాథ్ సార్, అదే సార్ మీరు ఈ రోజు రీస్టోర్ చేశారు కదా సార్ సేమ్ ఇన్స్టెన్స్ లో.
Yes, yes.
వేరే ఇన్స్టెన్స్ లో కూడా ఎలా రీస్టోర్ చేయాలో కొంచెం.
Same process. The difference is
Same process.
simply you have to copy the file names.
Okay, sir.
Right? This is 105, right? In 106 server, okay, I'll show you while doing this log shipping and all, no problem. If you want to restore
Okay,
in
sir.
106 server, 106 server, whenever you select this option, right click restore database and browse it. Okay, it will try to browse the own server. Okay, if you click add button, it will try to pull the files from the own server. It won't access 106 C drive, D drive and all, right? So what you have to do before restoring, you have to copy the files from 105 server to 106 server. Then same process you will follow. Only the extra step is you have to copy the backup files between the servers. Remaining everything is same. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any questions?
Sir?
Guys? Yes.
Someone deleted one table. How to restore, sir? That
Good
table?
question. Okay, someone deleted one table. At what time he deleted? Imagine at 8:45 he deleted. Okay, at 8:45 he deleted. Now you have to use all your existing backups to restore till 8:45. Right? Either the process is, there are different ways. Okay, one way is create a dummy database, restore all the backups in the dummy database, then only take the single table, whatever table. Once you restore all the existing, why? Because in the organization we'll have all the backups, we'll have full backup, differential backup, log backups. Restore all the backups, you will get the table, right? All the tables you will get it, right? Now either you can go for a single table restore, or else you can go for a import export method. Clear, Padma?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so you can do that in the test server. Try to restore all the backups in the test server. Now you will get all the tables, deleted tables also you will get it. From test server to main production server, you can do import export. The single table, whatever table you want, you can do import export. Fine.
Okay,
Or
sir.
else you can run this query also, no issues. Okay, right, this is how we are going to
Okay.
manage the restores and all. Okay, so that's it. Restore is completed. Tomorrow we'll discuss about the agent, jobs, automation. Next 3 days we'll completely discuss about the jobs, alerts, okay, maintenance plans, and database mail also we'll discuss coming 3 days. Once it was done, then next Monday onwards. So everyone is okay with Saturday's class?
Yes, sir.
Everyone, I need responses from everyone. Why? Because even one person
Yes,
is
sir.
also suffering, it will create a problem, right?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
I'm going for vaccination, sir, this Saturday.
This Saturday. Sunday?
Sunday is fine, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Fine, right? So why? Because my intention is I have to complete by 15th. Okay, so that if we complete it by 15th, so that you can upload your resumes, right? That's what I'm thinking. So what is the time? Okay, so let me tell you the program now. Okay, come on. Hmm.
Right now, we completed the security and backups.
Yes, okay. So if you see here, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and till 30th, we'll complete the automation. Okay. If we completed automation, then we can jump into the upgradation and migration. The leftover topics are upgradation, migration, Active Directory setup, log shipping, mirroring, replication, Windows clustering, SQL clustering, always on, and performance tuning. These are the main topics. Okay. If we complete this automation by 30th, then if we again start by next Monday, okay, 30th, not 30th, by first is Friday, right? Then if we again start by fourth if we discuss upgradation, fifth if we discuss migration, then sixth and seventh it will take for Active Directory, eighth log shipping, ninth mirroring, 10th no 10th, right? Okay, ninth is also not there, eighth only mirroring, 11th replication, 12th Windows clustering, SQL clustering, it will take 3 days, 14th always on 15th, again you have to go for next week performance tuning classes, so it will be around like 20 like that. Okay, so what I'm going to plan is I'm going to extend a class by half an hour, okay, from next Monday onwards. Okay, 7 to 9 class will be 7 to 9 or 8:55. Why? Because 9 o'clock some of you are going to colleges and all, right? So till 8:55 we'll discuss. Okay, from next Monday onwards till 8:55 means 25 hours, 25 minutes will be extended daily. Okay, and we are planning to complete by October 15th. Let's see how much we can complete by October 15th. If not, I'll take extra classes on each Saturday or Sunday, whatever time is available for you. I'm going to take extra classes. Okay, fine. This is the plan.
Sir, after 15 onwards, sir.
Not after 15th. By 15th, we are going to close. Okay, not after 15th. By 15th, I am planning to close this batch. So that's why I'm planning to take extra Saturdays or Sundays. By this coming Saturday or Sunday, I will take extra class. Okay, once if we complete by 15th, you can upload resumes by 20th, right? So you can get the calls like that. So that's why I'm thinking.
Hey, Tanmukh, on 15th of October, some Navratra and festival is
Okay, no
15
problem.
of
That's why, see, only for this kind of things and all, that's why I'm just preponing the things. I don't want to postpone. A lot of you people are suffer if I postpone the things. Okay, so I am trying to take one more extra day from this coming Sunday onwards. You may have classes from either Saturday or Sunday, whatever day is suitable to you. I'll take the classes, not 2 days. I'll take only one extra day. Okay, either Saturday or Sunday, whatever day is suitable for all of you. I will go with that day only. Okay, so coming Saturday onwards. Okay, so this time Saturday is not possible, so we will connect today this Sunday. Okay, we'll connect this Sunday, September, right? We'll connect this Sunday, October 3rd. Then we'll try to connect either next Saturday or Sunday also. Regular classes will be Monday to Friday. I'm going to take one more extra day. Okay, from this week onwards, I'm going to take one more extra day for each week.
సార్ ఇప్పుడు నార్మల్ గా మార్నింగ్ 7 కి తీసుకుంటున్నారు కదా సార్ 6:30 కల్లా ట్రై చేయండి సార్
6:30 is
బికాజ్
discussed, right?
కాలేజెస్ ఉంటాయి కదా సార్ వీళ్ళకి
So everyone, is it okay for 6:30? I don't have any issues. I'll wake up by 5:30 itself.
Okay.
6:30 is
I'm
okay.
okay, sir.
No.
That's why. Okay, so again, if one person is, we gave promise before starting the course. Okay, so that cannot be, okay, what we can say, ignored. Okay, so that's why class timings are same, 7 to 8:55. I'm going to leave you by 8:55. Okay, so that I'm going to extend half an hour and I'm going to take one more extra class on each weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. So prepare for that. Okay, so that's it, guys. This is the plan. If you have any idea, okay, if you have any objections, just reach me in the WhatsApp. Okay, I'm going to help you out. Okay, thank you all. Yeah. Tell me.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
సార్ మా క్లాస్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మనకి ఏ రకంగా ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నాం సార్? అంటే ఐ మీన్
I'll tell you in the
interview,
last
yeah.
class how to plan it. Okay. I'll tell you in the last class once the technical part is completed,
sir.
how to proceed with the resume, how to prepare the resume. Okay, everything we'll discuss in the last class itself. Okay.
సార్
Yeah.
వీడియోస్ మెయిల్ సెండ్ చేస్తాను.
I am going to see whether you are observing or not. I am uploading videos in the YouTube channel. Okay. I guess only yesterday and last Friday's videos are pending. Just go and watch it. Till jobs, till automation, I am going to upload in the YouTube. From upgradation and all, I am going to send the videos to your mail directly.
ఓకే సార్.
Okay, I have one question.
Yeah, tell me.
The export import method, it is compatible for Crash platform also.
Task platform also it is comfortable. You can see lot of providers, right? Oracle to SQL Server also you can do.
Okay, so those file will we need to move, right? Once export.
Files we don't move. In the import
mean,
export
once-
method, we don't move any files. We'll simply, the
Okay.
feasibility will be there between two RDBMS softwares based on your network. Again, lot of things are going to play a key role here. That Oracle and SQL has to communicate with each other. If they are not
Okay,
communicating,
okay.
don't think in my organization Oracle server, in your organization SQL server, we both are going to communicate. No. In the same server itself, Oracle and SQL won't communicate by default. If you want that, you have to go for extra settings by just communicating with the network team and all. Then you can import export from different RDBMS to SQL server to different RDBMS.
Yep.
Okay, fine. So that's it, guys. Thank you all. In case of any questions, just please ping me in the WhatsApp. Okay, we'll plan for Sunday only this time. Okay, we'll plan for Sunday only this time. Then it keep on continuing. Okay, right? Thank you, guys.
Everyone confirms that Sunday.
I guess. Okay, that's why if you have any objections, just reach me in the WhatsApp. If you don't talk anything, I'll consider it as a acceptance from
Yes.
your side.
Sir, otherwise you can start Saturday, sir. I will go later.
You will go later. Then that's fine.
After,
I'll go by Saturday.
I will go for Sunday.
That's fine.
I'm okay with that, sir. I don't
Okay.
want to disturb our schedule.
Then I'll go by Saturday. Okay, Saturday morning.
Saturday same timing, sir.
Same time. Same time. I don't want to postpone the timings and all. Same time, 7 to 8:30, mostly 7 to 9 if possible. Okay. Right.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank
guys.
you,
Thank
sir.
you so much. If you have any objections, please ping me in the WhatsApp. Okay. Thank you all. Bye.